Two things. If you depend upon the steady flow of potential clients, of referrals, then two things must happen. One, you need a profile of the ideal. And two, you need a process to help the customer lead you to the ideal profile, the ideal customer. So let's talk about that. So, the profile. Obviously, within your corporation, within your leadership, from your manager, they can help you identify the ideal customer, the ideal individual who buys from you. And as well, over time, you can learn from experience who buys from you. What do they have in common? Maybe it's age, maybe it's marital status, maybe it's income, maybe it's assets. Could be a whole bunch of reasons, but you've got to look at your profile of ideal, because what you want to do is take that profile and you want to put it in a visual form. So maybe you put something on paper, or maybe you share something on the screen that talks about your ideal client. So when you're in front of a customer and you're looking for a potential client, you show them this profile, this visual example of the profile, and you talk about it. You ask them, what do they see? Okay. Next is you need a process. So how can we help the customer, position the customer, help them become willing to lead us to that profile, to lead us to that person? Well, first, you start by asking for feedback. How has that customer felt about your behaviors? Did they learn something? Did they gain something? Was the process suitable? Was the recommendation appropriate? Did they appreciate and understand what they bought? And so, based on that feedback, now you say to them, well, I value your opinion and I need your help. Would you help me if you could? Most people would respond to that, yes, I will. And you say, well, I'm looking to continue to build my business. I'm looking for one or two new clients. And here's my typical. And you pull out the profile and you talk about the profile. And then you say to them, who in your circle of family, friends, acquaintances, and colleagues do you want to help? Who do you want to make a difference in their life? Who do you want to offer the same value you got from me to them? And then they give you some names. And in each case, when they give you a name, they say, I'm going to give you to Fred. And you say, well, why Fred? Well, Fred just got married and I think he might benefit from a conversation. Or Fred's looking to build his assets and he might benefit, whatever the reason is. Because when I call Fred, I'm going to say, I spoke to this client and they spoke very highly of you. And they suggested I meet with you because I understand you just got married. Congratulations. So I'll bring that why question into my conversation with that potential customer. Again, so two things. First, the profile, and then the process. Make sure the profile represents who you're typically looking for, and the process is customer-focused, customer-centric, and the customer walks through the process with you. I hope that makes sense.